Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More. Today's video is going to be about the 7 steps that you can take to help you reach your absolute physical potential. Now, these are not necessarily going to be all of them, but these are definitely 7 that if you follow, you will definitely get really close to that. So stick around because that is coming up right now. Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More. Oh, and just one quick thing. Subscribe to my channel, take the moment, put the notification bell whenever a video comes out, which will be every Tuesday and possibly more than that. And I also have my Spanish videos that are coming out as well. You'll be able to see them more frequently, do the comments and everything, send it to your friends. Let's get the positive attitude mentality out there. Without further ado, let's get to the video. Now, I'm not going to go in any particular order, but you can choose whatever order you want. There is not one that's better than the other. Every single one of them contributes to reaching your potential in its own way. So here we go. Number 1 is sleep. If you are not resting, your muscles are not recovering, your body is not allowing itself to grow, to become better, to digest, to use all the nutrients that you had throughout the day, and you are just simply denying yourself of all the things that you did to better yourself. So sleep, yeah, you absolutely need to sleep. And not just sleep, but rest, to be specific. You want to make sure that you do whatever you can to rest the amount of time that you feel necessary for you. Some people might say it's 8 hours, but you know exactly what you would need. Number 2, you have to know what calorie range you need to be according to your goal. If you're skinny and you want to get big, you need to be in a calorie surplus. If you're big and you want to get skinny, you need to be in a calorie deficit. You want to maintain your weight exactly where it is, you need to be in a calorie maintenance level. Now, you do need to know by calculating. You have to honestly do a trial and error. There are calculators online which I can provide on the description, area near you know what I'm talking about. So once you do the calculation, you give it a shot. You give it a shot for maybe a week, 2, 3 weeks, up to even a month to make sure that you're at the right place. What are you rushing for anyway, right? So just do it for a couple of weeks, and if you are seeing the results by following that range, then you know you found the right one according to what you want to do. Coming up at number 3, we have cardio. With cardio, well, think about it. What comes out of the word cardio? Cardiovascular, related to your heart. So when you're doing cardio, yes, you do burn calories, and yes, there is a possibility that you can burn some muscle. If you're trying to grow some muscle, oh my goodness, I am scared of just losing muscle. I don't want to do cardio. Forget about that. Your heart is more important than your biceps. Your heart is more important than your back. Your heart is more important than your glutes, your quadriceps, all of that. Because if you have all these muscles and you don't make it another year because your heart decided to fail on you, well, whose fault is that? Get your cardio done. If you want to do steady state, you want to do HIIT cardio, understand what HIIT cardio is, though. It's highly intense, massively super hyperactive cardio, which is only for short bursts of time. If you want to do interval training, which is for a longer period of time, 20 to 30 minutes, then by all means you do that as well. But make sure you are doing cardio for the sake of keeping your heart healthy and strong. You had to knew it was coming at number 4 if this came at number 3 for cardio. So yes, number 4 is resistance training. Resistance training, in other words, weightlifting. If you need to do something where your body is pushing more than your actual body weight. So if you got to do some dumbbell, some curls, you got to do some bench, some deadlifts, some leg presses, you know exactly what I mean. You don't have to go to the gym to do that. There's a lot of gym equipment that you can find, whether it's used at a local gym shop or whatever the case is, a fitness store, on Amazon. You know where you need to go, and you need to start investing in yourself, even if it's something small at first. When I first started, I had the most minimal equipment I could possibly imagine, and I still was able to get some gains with that. So especially if you're newbie gains, that is not a myth. When you're first starting, you're at your highest potential for growing muscle. So by all means, get started with whatever you can have at your disposal. Different from calories, surplus, maintenance, and all that is a proper diet. So that includes a lot of other things. That is actually the nutrition aspect of it. If you're wanting to grow more muscle, you need to have more protein. Why? Because protein is going to be good for the muscles, good for recovering, good for building more muscle. So if you're looking to build a lot more muscle, you need to have at least a gram of protein per pound of your body weight. In other words, if you weigh 150 pounds, 150 grams of protein minimum every day. You don't have to do this today. Start tomorrow, learn. Say if you weigh 150 pounds, get 100 grams of protein. See how easy it is. It's not that hard. So then do 125 grams the next day, and then do 150. If you're going over, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about people saying you're only digesting 30 grams of protein and then everything else goes to waste per meal. That has been debunked. I don't need to prove articles on that. Make sure you are getting the proper balance of carbs and fats. You need fats, you need carbs, you need protein, you need all of it. Also your fiber. Don't sleep on your fiber as well. Get all of that. You want to make sure you are well nutritionalized, and you want a balance of that, because it's all going to be for the sake of, it's going to help you rest better, it's going to help you recover better, it's going to help you feel better, it's going to help you be more active. You need to be more aware of what your diet is like, and above all, make sure you include the foods that you like. Make it delicious, make it easy to make as possible, whenever you can, of course. And then also, don't be afraid to have things that you like, even if you're not in your calorie range anymore. As long as you get to spend time with your loved ones, with your friends, your family, it doesn't matter. Don't call it a cheat meal, just call it living your life, and every other day around it is going to be just living according to your meal plan, according to your health plan, whatever it is you want to do. That's how it is, and people will respect it. Maybe they don't care when they're with you. You go out to a restaurant, that goes out the window, whatever. You're not going to go to a restaurant every day, right? So keep your diet in control and something you can enjoy. Number 6 is hydration. Now, I'm not going to tell you have to drink 8 cups of water a day. It'll be good to drink 8 cups of water a day. Maybe you don't need to drink 8 cups of water a day. But if you're having a high sodium diet, or you just happen to have a lot of salt, which by the way has 0 calories, so it doesn't really make you any fatter or any bigger, you would need to have a lot more hydration, because the sodium is going to help you, it's going to make you retain water. And you're going to look heavier on the scale whenever you want to weigh yourself, whether that's morning or at night, whatever. You're always going to appear heavier on the scale than you actually think you are. So you need the water to let all of that flush down, but you don't just have to have water. Now, I can make a video, which I probably plan to do, on as many low calorie drinks as possible that I drink. I mostly drink diet sodas and a couple of other things that I add to my water, and I also like to have a lot of water. I just really like drinking water. Just feel better. And then there's a bunch of other options too that are super low calorie. So keep your options available. If you want to have something that's about 80, 100, 150 calories, look, by all means do it. Just make sure you're in your calorie range and you have nothing to feel bad about. Last but not least, we have your daily activity. You can't just go to the gym for 1 hour, lift weights for 30 minutes, and then do cardio for 30 minutes and expect to just sit down the rest of the day and think, well, I'm good now because I went to the gym. We are mostly going to be, if you're, I don't know where you are, what kind of city you live in, but if you have a 9 to 5 job where you're sitting down all day, it's probably going to kill us. And that's one of the things that makes most people used to being inactive. Now, if you have to do whatever it takes to get out there and walk during your break, or you have to get up every 30 minutes or so, want to take a quick 5-minute walk, I don't think anyone's really going to be against that, unless if you have a supervisor that is just simply saying you have to be at your seat 8 hours for the whole day. You're not allowed to get up or walk. Honestly, that's something you may have to consider reconsidering. So maintain yourself active. If you have to walk in the morning, if you want to go for a jog in the morning, even better. You want to walk around, and just avoid parking too close to wherever you're going to and get that extra walk, or just spend time with your family, just walking with them in the park, and you want to do some sports activities, anything like that is going to be in addition to your exercise. Then your heart is going to thank you first of all, and the rest of your body is going to be pushing harder, and you're always going to be that much closer to your goal. So that is all as far as the 7 steps that I think will help you reach your fitness potential. I had another video called 10 reasons why you are not reaching your fitness goal. This is more of the other side of things, and by all means, taking these things into consideration are going to help you soar into your next fitness goal. And then from there, who knows where else you'll take that to. So definitely give it a shot. Do it little by little. Don't do it all at once. Take your time and overall enjoy it. And of course, you already know. Thank you for following me on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you already know, if you do more, you will be more.